couple months ago, I had talked with someone about a drawing that I was making at the time. How, while I still felt like a noob using Procreate, and I still kind of do now, I felt it was coming out really great, and I was looking forward to the outcome once the dust was settled, you know. And this is a person I'm talking to who's got a lot more experience on Procreate than me. And I told them about the layers I was using. How, you know, I like to keep everything separated because I want to be in control of everything. Not that I'm controlling, but I just want the ability to change, like to go back and change something if I need to. And they said, like, that I was just doing it like wrong. That I was using too many layers, and it would just end up with poor performance or something. And I just jokingly asked them, like, "Wow, are you saying I'm making art wrong?" And they said, "Yeah." This was someone that I looked up to a lot, and not just in art, but in life, I guess, in general. And when they said that to me, no matter what their intention was, it kind of rooted something in the back of my mind that I haven't been able to shake off ever since. Like, I've been making art all my life. I definitely haven't been very good at it a lot of the time, but I never thought that it could be wrong. I just thought it was mine, and that had been enough. I don't have any personal vendetta against this person. You know, I'm not gonna go around saying that they poisoned my crops and all that, but I've kind of fought with that idea ever since when I've made art or done anything related to creativity even, or considered anything, if you even want to go that far. I don't think that art had ever been that objective to me before. And, you know, now sitting here, I really don't think it should be. After I had this conversation with this person, I did start to see other parts of my life even become affected. Who I thought I am, what I choose to do, you know, my hobbies, what I read, what I look at. I don't think I've had one statement shake up every part of my life at the same time like that before. And I started to become more disinterested in the things that I do hold dear. It did sting for a while after hearing that. You know, even if like I said, I didn't think about it every day, but to hear from someone who was ahead of me that the things that I love doing, and as an extension of that, you know, my hobbies, you know, myself, my identity, were just wrong. It was kind of, I don't know the word for it, man. it left me feeling the least seen that I had, and I think my whole life. I think that especially sucks coming from someone who you expect to know you better than that, almost. I thought about it about. I think I've come to terms with the fact that I don't agree with it, but I still think about it. And I think, as corny as it is to say, what got me out of it kind of was Superman, kind of, in a corny, full circle way of my own nerdy interest, saving me from words spoken about my own nerdy interests, but I don't know. I've been following this guy on TikTok called the Zerky Show, I think. I'm a big fan of that content where it's just someone sitting down like this, like I'm doing, and just talking over in general or over gameplay, like Weekly Slap or Dynap. I live for this shit. And his one of his intros went viral on TikTok recently, just going, "You need to nerd out," over Punk Rocker from the Superman soundtrack. And I think that kind of sparked some thoughts within me about what it really means to nerd out. When I started to like pick up on this trend and see it a lot, it really made me think about myself, kind of, in a way. In the same way that Superman did. You know, if you saw the movie and you didn't walk out of that theater wanting to be a better person, I don't know what movie you were watching, but I think seeing a piece of media like Superman that's so unafraid to be unique and its own thing, you know, I feel like it would have been easy to just pump out another movie where Superman just stands there and aura farms while people die. But I really felt an understanding of who Superman was when I saw this movie, which is something I couldn't say before. I wasn't a Superman fan before at all. Now I am. I'm one of these people. But seeing some piece of art that's so unapologetically unique and hopeful and its own thing, separate from what generic cash grab it could have been, I guess, is inspiring. And you know, with this great movie and the Zerky Show, talk about how you gotta nerd out, and all these people posting these photos of their favorite games and movies and stuff with it, I realized at the end of the day, I just gotta be me, you know? It's not worth trying to fall within someone else's definition of right and wrong for what you choose to pursue. You just gotta be yourself about it. And you gotta do what fulfills you. For you. You gotta do it for you, I think. You're never gonna be fully understood. And not everyone in the world is gonna be willing to put in the effort to get you. But at the very least, if you're gonna be here for your time, you might as well get yourself. And do the things that you want to do for you. For me, I want to make art. And only I can make the art that I think of. That's up to me. And I'm sure whoever you are out there, there's something that only you can bring into the world that you want to do, that you should do. So, just to say it one more time. You just gotta do it for you.